Welcome to Apex Philosophy, the perfect place to find motivation. Be sure to subscribe and listen every day so you can become your best self. Please like and share the video to help inspire others. The following is read by an actor. The Ladder Out of Darkness. To be human is to suffer. Many of us have been through something traumatic. The death of a loved one, a divorce, or surviving an attack, accident, or disaster. When my wife left me, I was in such a dark place, feeling so much pain from the loss of everything that meant so much to me. There were many times when my mind would dwell on the people and things I lost. It would either bring me to the depths of despair, or ignite a burning rage. It took all my strength, and then some, to comfort myself and to heal. It took me years to reconstruct myself. To help myself, I came up with this metaphorical ladder, a series of steps that helped me redirect my thoughts. It helped me find some peace. I hope it helps you as well. The first rung of the ladder is awareness. In order to start your climb out of the pits of despair, you first have to recognise when you are ruminating on negative thoughts and feelings. We often replay the story of the traumatic events over and over in our heads. Noticing when you are doing this is such an important life skill. Learn to do little check-ins with yourself. Between tasks or thoughts, observe what you are thinking about and how it makes you feel. The more you practice this kind of awareness and observe your thoughts, the more control you will have. Next, we must recognise that our brain is retelling, rehashing, and going over the same traumatic event over and over again for a reason. Your brain's goal is to learn a lesson. It is trying to figure out what went wrong. How did this happen? And how can you prevent this in the future? It is okay to look over the experience and learn what you can. But eventually, you will have learned all that you can. So, this rung of the ladder is to remind yourself that there is nothing else you can learn from the experience, and it is time to let it go. The third rung of the ladder is to remind yourself that you are safe. This, of course, needs to be true. Hopefully, you have already found a safe place to recover from the trauma. You need to remind yourself that you are safe, and that the person or thing that caused this can no longer hurt you. The damage is done. Your mum can't die a second time. Your spouse can't leave you again. You are safe now, so you can breathe deeply and relax. You can't tell your mind to stop thinking about something. It doesn't understand no or do not. So, the fourth rung is to concentrate on thinking about something that brings you joy. A recent memory, a really old memory, or perhaps something coming up that you are excited about. Spend some time in that memory until you start to feel joy and hope in your heart. It may take more than one memory, and it may take some time. But if you do this long enough, it will start to work. you will start to feel that spark of joy again. I like to think of this as the light at the end of the tunnel. The fifth rung goes right along with that. Remind yourself to have faith that things will get better and life is worth living. Everything in life is temporary. It comes and goes. So remember, the pain you are feeling right now will eventually pass. These waves of sorrow will crash into you and sometimes knock you off your feet. But eventually, the tide will go out and the waves will calm. You just need to learn to ride the waves and have faith that they will go away eventually. The last rung is to focus your thoughts on something you are looking forward to in the future. Most traumatic events shift your worldview so dramatically that you now have to figure out a new way of life. You must start the process of rebuilding yourself and your new life. You have to figure out what your life will look like in the future. Take control of it. Plan it out. Start to build the new you. This will keep your mind out of the past and away from traumatic memories. It took me years to get over my divorce, and if I'm being completely honest, it still bothers me at times. I used this ladder countless times, but the good thing about it was that over time I didn't need it as often. And when I did, it was easier and easier to climb out. You are not alone, my friend. I know you've been through some terrible stuff, but I promise you, you are strong enough to climb out of it. Thank you for listening. Comment below, what things have you found to help you when you are feeling down? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.